a symbol of modernism and probably the most famous Bauhaus product. The Model B3 chair, known simply as the Wassily Chair. A benchmark that paved the way for a new chapter in the history of furniture design. Bauhaus expert Werner Möller says the chair marked a radical break from the standard designs of its time.
The special thing is the different conception of space and material. If you're used to the upholstered lounges of the 19th century, then this new design takes away the very essence of what you are used to. The construction is very clear. It uses new material, like these seamless steel rods.
And this is where it all began. In the 1920s, the Bauhaus in Dessau became a creative center and a workshop for some of the key architects and artists of the 20th century. Under the direction of Walter Gropius, some of the big names of the time came to the Bauhaus Dessau and helped define the movement. One of these was Marcel Boyer, responsible for furniture design. For the auditorium, Marcel Boyer designed a range of furniture that captured a brand new aesthetic. Lightweight, affordable and hygienic. But Boyer was disappointed that initially the designs failed to become common household objects. The Vassili Chair in particular was just too expensive and too revolutionary in design.
I believe that the chair, because it is so stripped down and transparent, makes the person sitting on it feel exposed, almost naked and unprotected. One is forced to adopt a very upright posture and is therefore inclined to try to cover oneself up a little bit more, perhaps by crossing one's legs, because everything is see-through and uncovered. It's not like sitting in a big armchair in which you can easily hide.
Maybe that's why the chair barely sold when it first came out. Consumer tastes were simply not in tune with the new design. It was more an artwork than a functional object, and only popular among the cultural elite. Omar Akbar is the director of the Bauhaus in Dessau and a fan of the Wassily Chair. He's owned one for 25 years, taking it all over the world, wherever his career takes him. At the moment, it's in his flat in Berlin.
I sometimes ask myself how many times I may have sat in this chair in the past 20 years. Perhaps a week. Not because I wasn't actually here, but because I seem to have different ideas of what comfort is. This chair has a special meaning to me in the context of my apartment's interior design. Sometimes I think it's a symbol. Breuer, I would say, is a representation of a whole new lifestyle. It's no longer about the chair itself, how comfortable it is, or even the way it looks. Instead, it's a statement in itself. This is me.
The nickname Wassily Chair was given to the 1960s edition of the chair, which was a homage to the famous artist Wassily Kandinsky, Breuer's colleague at the Bauhaus. It was only after this that the Wassily Chair really caught on and triggered a craze for steel rod furniture. 80 years on, the tool of contemporary life, as Breuer affectionately dubbed it, is still a symbol of modernism and will probably never go out of style.